The GUNK! The GUNK is here. Feels like I've been waiting for it for quite a bit. But it's hard to believe it was only really showing off first 18 months ago or thereabouts. So, you know. We get it now though. And I've played a short bit of it, and now is to go a bit deeper and see how it runs, how it works. Hopefully it works okay. Exclusive to the Microsoft Store as far as PC goes. Exclusive to Game Pass. Well, not exclusive to Game Pass. You can buy it separately, but on the Microsoft Store with Game Pass, or you can purchase it. But yeah, exclusive to the Microsoft Store and available nowhere else as far as PC goes. And I don't believe anywhere else other than Xbox consoles either. I'm not even sure if it's on the older generation consoles or not, but on the ones, but it certainly is on the series. And yeah, let's hop on in. Game seemed to trailer very well. It's from the SteamWorld people, or at least from that development studio. I'm not sure if it's or at least there are names involved, but they took over a studio a while ago. I heard it mentioned the next that podcast, so they weren't sure whether like it was that particular studio that was properly involved. But yeah, there was an update out earlier. I don't know what it changed or what it did at all for GUNK. It re-downloaded the whole game anyway, that's for sure. All 11 gigabytes. But yeah, the graphical options, I'll talk more about them once we get into the actual game, but at the moment I'm using them on high. Got VSync on, got a resolution at 4K. Kind of disappointed now that I can't increase graphics or change graphics settings granularly. It's all granularly. It's all one setup, which is disappointing. It's all. This is the only option. The actual only option. Let's also like you've got this big whole long menu, but they don't really give you like full clearance to change audio that much as well. It you know. I like my ability to change things around quite a bit. We'll go with large subtitles to see how that looks. I like my ability to change that sort of stuff around quite a bit, and it's disappointing now to have minuscule options offered for such an endeavour. But hey, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. We'll move on from there, and yeah. So that's the options menu. I guess let's hop on into the actual game now, right? Start a new game. See how it works out from there.
Hey, Bex. Anything on the scanner up there?
The signal's gone, and I'm getting a bellyache just thinking about the fuel expense of landing on this dud.
Sure. We thought we'd already be on another delivery job. But that energy spike definitely came from this place, and I'm already geared up back here.
All right. Approaching drop point. You secured?
All right, hooked up and... Damn it. The power glove's acting up.
Again? What'd you use to mend it?
Super glue?
Super glue? Why not just solder it?
Because we're out of zinc for the alloy. I used the last rod to patch up the hydro spanner.
No solder rods? No coffee? Only one beer left? Sick of having gruel for lunch? Being poor sucks.
All right, here we go.
I don't like this weather. Pretty sure the ship's insurance won't cover alien storm damage.
Hey, our dust bunny's tough. If she could talk, she'd say she want us to land and go explore.
No, you want us to land so you can go explore.
One up to you, Captain.
Since when am I the captain? We took the loan together. We both have to pay the mortgage.
Alright, so here we are. I definitely thought this didn't look, as good as it trailered as far as graphics and that go, so I was quite disappointed. And I was playing this on Ultra originally. This is on High, but as I'll showcase again in a bit, it's not much different. I realize now, I guess they try... well, hold on, let me just walk down here a bit.
Hey, here's something. You feel like analyzing some scan data?
That's what we're here for? Scan away.
I feel like the game didn't showcase this too well in that, like, I ran on up this way and didn't go down that way to start off with, and then I didn't seem to be taught how to scan things. So, I don't know if you missed this, if it teaches you later or not, but it is a missable thing at the start, so, just to be wary, just in case it doesn't teach you later on how to scan. You might want to make sure you turn right there.
Basic composite of silicate. No energy reading to speak of.
So, we can't sell it?
Not unless we find 1 million of them.
So this is already seeming like a bit of a cross between the likes of No Man's Sky and that again. It's weird to have all these games recently that are throwbacks. Obviously you've got Psychonauts 2 that is a heavy throwback to the original Psychonauts. But you've got other things like Lost in Random and even Kena, Chorus. A lot of games this year that have been like very much throwbacks to the old style stuff from like the PS2 generation and that.
The signal's back. Weaker though, and I can't get a clear reading. There's some stuff down here causing interference. Come take a look.
Like I'm getting a mixture of like
What?
No Man's Sky mixed with like something like old like Beyond Good and Evil, say, with this. So and a lot of those like PS2, Xbox, OG generation kind of action platformers.
Huh. A blob of gunk.
Yeah, that's an apt name for it. Can you scan it without getting too close? We don't know what's in it.
Looks like snot.
If it is, I don't want to meet the thing that's... Keep your mask on. Seems to be some sort of organic compound. Luckily, I don't think it's snot. Think you can use your glove to clean it up?
Alright, what do you say, Pumpkin? Can we clean it up?
What's up with the radio reception?
Alright, now we get to clean up the gunk! The best name of any game in the past 20 years, the gunk! And now we get to see what the gunk is all about with the cleanup. As the cleanup crew.
Whoa! It's beautiful.
Interesting is what it is. Give me that data. You sure you didn't get super glue in the scanner?
100%. Why?
The pattern kind of looks like the signal we got before, just weaker. If the reading is right, this stuff's got some energy potential.
For real?
Keep your head screwed on. This puddle's not much to write home about. But if we can find a bigger deposit, I think we should look for a place to land.
Sweet. Light the way.
Like, this is the thing as well, like, sure, you're taught there to scan, but, like, as far as, like, environmental stuff, definitely we're not taught that. Using the other thing, right, am I meant to go that way? I've not looked over this way, so...
Not getting through here. More gunk on the other side of these nasty vines.
Nasty vines. Nasty Nork. I guess we have to burn that out or something in the future. Only been like, what, the first 15 minutes whenever I was doing stuff last night just to test it out, so... I was like, yeah, sure, let's hop in for like a couple of hours to start and see how it looks.
If we find all that substance, our poor days might be over. I could get a garden of my own back home. What would you do?
Pay our bills?
I meant after that.
I know. But I don't dream big until I know it's within my reach.
A dream, Bex, is something that's out of our reach. Otherwise, it's called an option.
Is this a Thunderbird ship? Is that what we're dealing with here? Thunderbirds? What I have found out is you can, like, oh, stuck myself again? Right. Yeah, I get stuck in the environment quite a bit. That's already happened to me 4 times now. where like even then the jump doesn't work all the time, so it's just hard to get out. Like you can just jump off and there's not really any health issues or that kind of thing so far, unless health gets introduced later on. It's just basically you just respawn back up.
Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah, just some shit. Nothing major.
Need to remember to scan more things. Luminescence crystal. A novel crystal formation. The molecular structure is interspersed with bioluminescent material. No real energy output. Okay, so it's just basically the same as this, as this other stuff, as the shards.
There's an open space over these cliffs. Can you make it through?
Anything for my captain.
Enough with the captain thing.
These two are cute.
This place seems like it's big enough for the bunny, right?
Yeah, but I can't take her down until that gunk's gone. Care to clean it up?
Oh yeah, it'll be our pleasure.
Sucking on that gunk. Sucky, sucky. Sucking on that gunk. Sucky, sucky. I'm using my Xbox controller as well. Quite a nice rumble here. I wonder how it would work with the dual
It's
sense.
like pollution?
Whatever it is, it's messing with my gear. Hurry up and take it away.
I find it interesting how the gimmick of the dual sense dropped off so quickly after the first year. I feel like I've just heard more and more people who aren't particularly bothered by it.
Sure is nice when it's gone. Hope it helps with the signal.
Whoa! Did you see that? Amazing! What did I even do?
The gunk must be suppressing the plant life somehow. Alright, make way. Coming down.
Out you go, Kurt. Don't wander off this time.
You got served.
Maybe you should take a look at his code. Yesterday, he ran all of my tools through the washing machine.
Yeah. That storm was rough, and I don't like the look of that river. I'll run some diagnostics on Bunny just to be safe.
Now? I was thinking we could do some exploring together.
Avoid the boring stuff, you mean?
No, I just thought...
I know, Ronnie, but I have to take care of the ship first. Look, I'm running a constant scan for the energy signal. Why don't you remove some more gunk and see if we pick it up again?
Okay, if you say so, Cap.
Just be careful.
Oh, these two. So yeah, I felt this was the first time where things started to look a bit more towards like what they showed off as far as like fog and some lighting goes and just general environments and something that was close to what was shown off. I feel like I haven't, like, this is as far as I got, so like maybe we'll get something that's a bit more pleasing to the eye, especially with like some maybe environmental lights eventually. Something similar to like what's going on over there with that gold sparkly stuff, but like in a more general area, especially in like say shadowy regions that it lights it up. It isn't really hitting the spot for what the trailer showed off as of yet, but still doesn't look too bad. Now this is probably the best spot to show off the difference in graphical stuff. So like running on high, I've noticed that at 4K again with the 2080 Ti and that like the frame rate does take a dip inside, so the ship shadows and I guess all the different lights and that really suck out performance. Like yeah, once you get back out, then gets back up to a nice even frame pace 60. So I think you'd probably want a 3090 to get the most out of it at 4K. there's like no, as I showed before, there's no other options in like display and all that. I'd like to see more Microsoft stuff, whether it be exclusives or whatever, have DLSS or some sort of other function going on to improve things, like even a resolution scale with some sort of like decent TAA upscale would have been more welcome than just pick your resolution and like one of 4 graphic settings and move on from there.
This looks interesting. Check the data for me, please.
What's up with your attention span? Weren't you gonna clean up some gunk?
Then this is really the best spot to really showcase the difference in graphical stuff. So like if I just move it over this way to showcase those flowers on the right, high-end ultra doesn't seem to show that much difference. It's mostly like render distance, and especially for shadows and all that. So like, yeah, turning up the shadows, there's a bit of a change in foliage, more shadows along with the foliage, and like greater dispersal of grass and that kind of thing. And then yeah, like you've got your much better shadows going on the right hand side on those flowers in the wall. So like just better shadow distance, and probably greater shadow maps and a better resolution on that. Whereas high, takes that away from distance for the most part, and there is that. Like, but there's not really much difference in like the lighting and all that. There's a small bit in the background, but like it's very minimal, very minimal. Probably more like the volumetric fog is decreased in resolution once you drop down to high from ultra, but it's still there and it still does the job. So I think high is fine. Because like it's nice to have those shadows off in the distance and all that, but you're not really going to notice it too much. So high is all right. Medium's though where you start seeing a good drop off. There's like a slight change in the field of view, almost dropping down to medium for whatever reason. I guess maybe some of the extra post processing effects might be taking that away for whatever. You can see a distinct lack of like any sort of like depth of field, or certainly a lessening of the depth of field curve, and that's pretty much it. And then dropping down to low doesn't really show too much difference between medium. So I'd say low and medium are pretty similar, then high and ultra are pretty similar, with ultra having the biggest step from anywhere else, with those extra shadows, but not really worth it. Especially with the performance, because if I stick on an ultra here and then like look towards the ship, like things drop dramatically to like I'm down at 50 right now, and then if I go inside the ship, then it should drop to around 45, 44, 43 right now, 42, because I'm streaming as well, taking away that extra performance, so it just doesn't look good. Still disappointing that even at high you don't get a smooth 60 inside the ship, but getting high and how good that is I'm happy enough with it. It works out fine. It'll do for what it is. You can see like you do get your shadows then that were there in ultra as you go in, so it is like fully shadow distance. You won't lose anything if you're up closer just because that extra shadow popping.
This stuff sure looks interesting. I wonder,
What are you up to?
since this is not worth harvesting, I might as well throw that seed thing in there and see what happens.
Take cover, Kurt.
Royal Pan, a large waterlogged fungus, very nice. I know that the original trailer showed off that we should get some combat eventually, so I wonder how that's going to go out. We'll scan this thing anyway, so...
It's really compact. Looks like it could burst any minute.
That will do. Bullocks, I can't rip it off.
It roots deep underground. You'll need a proper fix for the glove. If you find some metal ore for the soldering alloy, you could repair it once and for all.
If we're gonna stick around here for a while, I'm really going to need it.
Alright, gotta collect metal resources, so we are going into full No Man's Sky mode now. There was stall upgrades. What have we got? Gives you to your cost here, so that's higher run speed. It fixes exoskeleton knee braces to your knee pads. Sprint by holding X or tapping left. Okay, that's not interesting. They've got two sprint buttons.
Hey, Kurt.
You got served.
And a good day to you too, buddy. I think the bunny will like it here.
Could be worse, I guess. Ample space, ground seems stable enough. I'm still not happy about the look of that river, though.
Come on. It doesn't get much better than this. Who knows what we'll find?
Hopefully, the source of that energy signal. You were going on and on about landing here. Now you're just standing around chatting? Go on. Get out there.
I'm on it.
Another problem I've had with the game is just the general lack of ability to use RTSS to get an extra lock on that 16.6 millisecond frame pacing, because even with the new update for the Xbox app and the addition of modded stuff and all that, I still cannot add the EXE for the game to RTSS. So, yeah, not fun, not great. So I can't get up there at all yet.
This river looks pretty bad. Wonder where it leads. Not quite sure what I'm looking for. Is this what I need?
Could be useful. Just not for soldering your glove. Keep looking.
What about this? Anything we can use?
All right, there's platinum in there. That should give a solid solder. Go get some more.
Oh, a worm-like fungi. How lovely. I want to just check something when I'm down here. So I've not been in this part yet. Like, this is a lot closer to what the trailer showed off for, like, areas and that, but the lighting off the luminescent stuff isn't great. So I'm just wondering if I turn that to ultra. Interesting that the effects stopped for a second. I don't think it looks that much different. Let me I'll get a better look now once I... Yeah, so I guess the particle effects reset and probably have a different resolution then as well, which is why they disappear until you unpause the game once you change any graphical setting whatsoever. So that's interesting to see too. Lovely.
You're not taking unnecessary risks now, huh?
I never take unnecessary risks.
Oh yeah? What about that time on Beta Romulus?
That foreman didn't even listen. I warned her.
That woman owes you half an arm.
I could have died in that shitty mine. But instead, I got you. And this lovely glove. Okay, Bex. I think I got what I need.
Great, head back.
Fibrous fungi! Silver for climbing, so... Okay, so why do you use that? What have we got down there? Oh wait, I can go down that way, okay. Sure, I'll head down that way in a second. If I start falling all over the place, I want to go and have a look around and see if there's anything more about any secrets. Want my medal, thank you. I like the music. Music's good too. Oh wait, oh. It's just like a carrot. Angel kernel. The leaf-like fruit body of this beet mushroom can be separated into long fibers, a great resource for manufacturing. I'll take some fiber.
Sweet, a shortcut.
I think I found all I need to fix the glove.
Kurt's just dusted off the workbench there in the hall.
So in here, so what does it want me to do? It wants me to do the glove grip soldering. Grab, carry, or throw certain objects, a proper joint soldering to repair your glove's digits. Confirm.
Here we go. Good as new, Pumpkin. I'll be able to rip up that stubborn alien plant for sure.
Stop chatting with your glove and just go pick the damn plant.
Yeah, even the frame rate's dead and the cutscenes there are interesting. I got enough to install hydraulic braces? I do! Okay, run speed doesn't seem too bad. That's going to be handy. Culinary robotic transport, a retooled food delivery robot we got for a good price on a liquidation sale. Kurt's really more part of the family. That's cute. Oh, I can scan Bex as well. Sure, why not? Let's get a free upgrade.
Ha ha, very funny.
Best friend and partner of a spacefaring woman could wish for. Thoroughly underappreciated. Oh, that's cute. Right, well, I was trying to scan those moth type things, right? I thought they were showing up before, maybe it was just Kurt. Yeah, seems so. Right,
Alright, I guess I'll just throw this ball into that glowing stuff and see what happens, right?
You got more of a green thumb than me.
Son of a...
Did you blow something up?
Yeah, you could say that. I just grew myself a freaking staircase.
A staircase? What? In the energy puddle? Huh, that's interesting. Tell you what, why don't you tell me about it back here? I'm all done, and I'm ready for some chow.
In a few minutes, okay?
Seems like it's tired.
yeah, this is feeling very, very much like your classic action platform already. And I cleared it to go back to that area. Very nice. Got another shortcut. Right, and then, yeah, I guess we go and grab another one of those balls and throw it in there, and it'll give us some fun. Maybe not. I mean, you... That thing expanded out. You think you'd be able to walk up there? Wonder if I can throw it up? This is the time for messing around. Let's see if we can get up this way. Or how easy we can get up this way. Yeah, I'll just throw it that way. Okay. How far can we throw it?
Whoa! This one grew even bigger!
Yeah, there's definitely energy potential in this stuff. Right now, I just wish it was edible.
Hey, why don't you just grab a growth snack to hold you over? There's even some sorghum growing in the hydro.
Let's go back top.
I've set up your radio as a repeater for the ship's scanner.
So I'm like a walking energy detector now?
Your gear should pick up the energy signal if you happen to get within range while you're out there.
Let's blow the original. I'll go up to the original. Let's go back, because... I guess we get nothing else from talking to Bex right now, but... Not nothing, okay. I'm just always interested in seeing what extra story we can get. Let's go. Your energy siphon, absorb gunk to gain a brief period of increased run speed. Take more hits before you go down. I wonder how deep the combat's going to go. I noticed there was no difficulty settings that I could find when starting up as well, so it mightn't be too bad. Might be too deep. Alright, come on. Where's my platforming skills from all those years? Thank you. This is really just making me want to play Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2. Ooh, there's something in there. Let's go in and have a look now.
I knew there was something here.
Tape trunks bark like outer shell of this layered plant can be unraveled into a long, hardy fiber. These can be used in manufacturing. Okay. Grab out that metal. Anything that helps us get more of what we need for the hydraulic stuff. So is there like... can we go round this way then? So that's where we came... Is this where we came in? No, it's not where we came in. We did come in around this way. Just curious, like how many different shortcuts we can possibly get. Okay, we'll just go back. Doesn't look like there's one. Can't just suddenly get around this way, can I? Oh yeah, you can't get back up though, unless there's like a double jump in the future. So we'll just go back down and head back. It feels distinctly chill so far. We'll see how that goes once we actually get into combat, but kind of don't want it to get much heavier than this because I'm enjoying how it's just like going around and cleaning up stuff. That's a satisfying game for me. I'll take it. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to be a shortcut way back or something. Oh! Wait, could I scan those? Probably not, because it just seems to be... No, I can! Hooray! Sturdy partial mushrooms surprisingly sturdy and should be able to handle the weight of a human without issue. A lunar stool.
place looks promising. Seems like there's some stuff we could use here.
Collect as much as you can.
Is that it? Yeah, that's just be it. Just a tiny little area of secrets. I think as well, like with the low quality textures and the rocks and all that, really just adds to that feel that this is like a almost like a PS2 game emulated.
What a view.
I see Kurt. I see Bex. Just need to remember, like, to try and scan anything different that I see. I feel like I'm going to end up forgetting that.
Reception's bad. Maybe you should head back? I don't want to lose contact.
This vegetation doesn't look right. It's like the gunk is sucking the life out of it. Let me do something about it. I'll head back soon. Promise.
I swear, if this ends up like Bex getting killed or something because I'm too busy going off cleaning up the gunk, I'm going to be very upset. It's definitely reminded me of Kana with the whole black and white area thing, that you get rid of the gunk in this case, or the rot in the case of Kana, and then move on from there to a once it gets colored up to the next area. So many games with cleaning mechanics this year.
Wants to cause harm, like it's you know, sentient or something.
Sentient, that icky stuff? Jeez, I hope not.
Oh, this is really pretty. Well, jollies, rocky like these muscle-like fungi seem to thrive in shaded rocky spots and defiance of the weak sunlight, the thin strands, and so on. I thought maybe. Oh, where do we fall into? Oh, okay, not too far. So is that all this is at this point? It's just in and out of special spots doing this kind of thing. You know, it's fine and all because like the PS2 era was my jam and it's what I grew up on, so like I've got a lot of reverence for that particular time in my life, but I don't know, it's just weird to have so many games come back all at once that are like that thing. I suppose like a lot of people my age and maybe 10 years older than me would be like up to being directors of games and would like have a lot of those games in their memory. It's just you know, it's still strange, you know, to have this revisited. Really can't really do anything with those beautiful butterfly moth Yoki doodles. Alright, well, we seem to be going into a dark area, so this is where I feel we're going to start seeing some sort of big baddie, right? It's a full new area all round. The fungal jungle. Oh, I love a fungal jungle.
Breaking up. What's going on?
This might take me a while after all.
Give me a break.
You'd understand if you'd seen what I'm seeing. The gunk's eating everything here. Come see for yourself.
Leave my post on an empty stomach. Don't think so.
Tell you,
You're right. The gunk is a bloody nuisance. Less there is, the more chance of energy pain.
yeah, so any shadow area really does suck a lot of the performance out. This area is not great. Oh, I wonder what the shadows are produced like and all that, with it being like any area that has some lighting going on. With increased shadow seems to be like what starts sucking the performance out. I mean, I'd be really happy if this game was just like, say, 6 hours of running around, cleaning stuff up, with Bex getting ever more annoyed at you for being out there. So that does damage me. Very pretty looking area. Looks like we're gonna have to aim at some point out. Let's go. I'd love to know what games convinced Kana and this to have a very similar style of cleaning areas up, because like even just the flashes and the noises and all that are the same, and obviously the games would have been produced at very separate times, or I mean at the same time but in a very separate way, so like it's not as if they ripped the Eiler off them off, so it's weird. It's weird
Been
to
a while
see.
since I nailed a shot, but maybe I still got it. Ha! Yes!
Yeah, I'm very much skilled, thank you. Okay, so
Some of these plants might make a nice stew. Want me to bring some back for you?
I cannot be bribed with alien gumbo ingredients. If you find a pack of beer or a tin of coffee beans, I'm willing to talk.
All right, I'll keep an eye out, but don't get your hopes up.
okay, so you can jump off them. Good to know. Sure, I'm gonna have to get a shortcut back. Am I gonna be like taking down the river to get back to Bex? Our spherical crystal containing some base materials useful in local manufacturing. So I can't aim and scan. Get to scan that thing though.
Here's the river again.
But I guess if I jump into it, I end up dying. Should be a way up onto these things at some point and traverse all around. Okay. Down this way. Feels weird to have games with like loading screens again between areas.
Why, hello there. You must be the one with the sweet singing voice.
You are beautiful, aren't you? You two, not so much.
You guys, on the other hand, are nasty.
Yeah, I wrote this game. I
All
wrote this
right.
game.
Bring it on!
Ew. Did I just get 2 alien brains? So I guess I just get the gunk out as quickly as possible while battling the other 2 things. Oh, he's got little shivery legs! Little cutie!
Where are you going, beautiful? There's more life here than we thought, Bex. I've encountered animals.
What? Really? Did they have teeth and claws?
Some of them did, yeah.
If you get hurt, I will kill you.
Do something with that later on then? I don't know. Is that just would be stuff that is scannable? Yeah, it might just be stuff that's scannable then. Fungal peppers are a resourceful bush in shifting gradients of color. The sturdy stalks can be ground up into produces strong fiber, perfect for use in manufacturing. The shards of this crystal will increase our supply of base materials for local manufacturing. More metals then. The voices are reminding me a lot of like Twilight Princess era Zelda too. We've got another area over here to look at before we fully go up after our beautiful friend.
This planet is literally a paradise when the gunk's gone. Lush and colorful and amazing. I could just roll around and rub my face in it all.
I wouldn't advise that. Hard to track energy signals when you're having an allergy attack.
So many places to go.
Oh, treasure for little old me? Yes, please.
Ourselves lots of fiber now too. Hello.
I'll take these, thank you very much.
Some a fungal fruit body and a cellulose producing bacterium safe to harvest and useful in manufacturing. So is this the organic version of, yeah. So it seems to be that everything's got a thing that you can pull that will get you like around 8 off the thing. Everything's got its own like separate things you can get, and you know it's all, it's got like what 6 to 8 items so far that you can suck or pull. No, let me up. I want to go after our dear friend, the weird pheasant unicorn thing. I'll be heartbroken if the pheasant unicorn turns out to be like a baddie.
Hey, Ronnie. I had Kurt get a water sample from the river. It's thick with gunk.
I hear ya. The stream doesn't look too inviting out here either.
What if the camp gets flooded? Bunny would not approve of that.
I'm gonna guess that's the objective way. This is probably a secret, I would hope. Okay, so you just stand in the normal area to get health back. Interesting. Wonder if there's a way up there. Seems very inviting, but just far enough. Maybe if you get like a double jump or something in the future. Interesting. Okay, so what, we can go over this way now?
Yoink!
Well, that explains that. Okay, interesting. This really is just like a 2001 in gaming the game.
If I don't get a proper meal soon, I'm gonna freak out. Any plans of heading back?
I'm following an animal, and it's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. Just gonna track it a little bit further.
If I had a credit for every time I heard you say, I'm just gonna...
I want to go back. So maybe that was the proper way, and this is the random way. Unless there's like separate paths to get to the same area.
This place sure is something else.
I'm gonna guess this is the secret spot then. Well, not the secret, but like the extra stuff. So there seems to be like a few things. I'm gonna come back with so many materials. Haven't really scanned much for a while either, so hopefully... I don't think I've missed out on anything. Everything looks pretty similar now. But I guess we'll see.
There you are.
Hey. Hey. Hey, cutie, pay attention to me. Cutie. Cutie, pay attention to me. Cutie. Cutie. cute peacock phoenix feather fella thingy. Gunk dripper. An abscess filled with gunk. Ew, that releases innards at a regular interval. Highly corrosive, don't stand too close when it discharges. It's pretty gross, man. You gunk could be gross. Okay, so anything green is what I can scan. Yeah, that's cool to know. Alright, if it's red, I've already scanned it. That is actually really good. Nice piece of work there to showcase that.
Good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
Oh shit.
Maybe the gunk isn't exactly alive, but
But it seems like it's drawn to living things.
It's like it's completely off balance. My best theory yet. The gunk is a waste product from some kind of ecosystem-related process.
Like poop?
You're eloquent as always. But might not be a bad metaphor.
You're fast, but I wish you wouldn't run from me. I just want to look at you.
Which way do I go to get up? That way. Let's go back and see what extra goodies we can get. A few places.
Can you believe we got here before anyone else?
It doesn't look like much from space. If it wasn't for your pig-headed nature, we'd have skipped right past it.
Good thing, too. The big corpse would troll every last bit of life out of this place.
Yeah, our connections aren't really the sort that would spend good credits on plans. But if we find the motherlode of that energy, we can thank the stars we came first.
God damn it. Right. Up and around. Let's do it. Really felt that throw was like right on point. It's a very slow start if we are going into like any sort of deeper combat, but again, you know, this isn't too bad for a nice time. Right, so is that gonna be from the which higher area is that gonna be from? Gonna guess this is a secret spot then? So you've got 3 things of each item. Singular.
I knew there was something here.
Singular stuff that like explodes into 8, and then the things that do the pieces of 5. Don't think we found that for the fiber yet. Probably soon enough. Could be wrong. Is that it? Bit of a weird like frame judder whenever like she falls, but it's not meant to be a proper thing at all. Yeah, let's go back up and around. I think we got everything up that way.
What, son? You're brick.
Bex? Bex? Ugh, damn it! Hey, leave it alone, you little turd!
Graham! Yeah.
Was I basically just tossing away good alien brains there? So we do respawn in an easy spot.
Ronnie? I lost your signal. Everything okay?
Yeah, sure. It's just I think the animal might be hurt. I want to check on it.
Why this obsession with animal care? Just feels like we should be focusing on more practical matters. Not like we haven't got zoos back home.
Be right back in a second.